No, I gotta record this. This is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Okay, so we just watched this episode. He's like, do you know who played this guy? I said, I don't know. He said he's from Lion King. I said, Nathan Lane. And he says, no, close. And he says, I said, the pig? I didn't know the guy's name. He's like, who played the pig? I said, I don't know. He said, Matthew Broderick. I'm like, no, he didn't play the friggin' pig. And he's like, I'm gonna look it up right now. Look, he's checking the goddamn computer. He is that convinced that Matthew Broderick played the pig. Do you really think he would make that big an impression with his performance?
Actually, I wanted to say this. I'm not that certain he played the pig.
Of course you're
Hold
not,
on.
because he didn't fucking
But
play
you're
it.
not telling me who he played!
I
keep asking you who he's playing and you refuse to answer!
Who's the least interesting character in all the movie?
All of them!
Okay, the least, though.
The Simba's father.
Really?
Mufasa, right? Right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mufasa.
But, okay, take out one
Boring.
word.
The hyenas.
Oh,
They're pretty uninteresting. I know that's
He's
Whoopi.
Simba! He's the Lion King!
Why did you just say that?
Because I wanted to see you actually go. He was really going there. He was
Because I will fully admit that I did not know. Because unlike someone, I don't drool over Disney.
But it's the frick Matthew Broderick as a funny character? Or as
Okay, he was hilarious. He was hilarious in Godzilla.
Not intentionally.
Exactly. Lion King was pretty terrible.
Okay, it's a lot of fish. Who would win? Okay, that's the. Why don't I say it like Jack Nicholson again? Who would win? Remember? Okay, no. We should address your shirt, by the way. How come you're not wearing an Adventure Time shirt?
Oh, this is another one that my daughter and my son found for me. I pooped today.
We were actually just talking. I just did this Food Fight review, and we have a line where Malcolm just says, "I pooped myself," and we were just
Nice.
we got to make a shirt out of that because he looks so happy with it too, and he looks like a little kid. He's just like, "I pooped myself," and so it's just funny you wore that because now it's like, damn it, it's practically taken. But
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
Well, the first thing I said on Facebook, I think, when I went on there was, I wiped my ass today. Because I find a lot of that
that's
just
what
kind of
half the.
silly.
No, that's not Facebook. That's Twitter. Get it right.
Well, I didn't have Twitter at the time.
Okay.
Now I do. Check me out on Twitter. Guess what? I never go on there.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, this episode. Adventure Time. Yeah, I guess we gotta talk about it.
No, I wear this because I could see them easily saying it on the show. I'm waiting for it.
I'm surprised they haven't said it already, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe we missed out on it. Now, in the comments, they're gonna be like, they did say it in this episode, line 25.
No, they're going to be saying, you're taking too long to get to the review. Get going.
Let's take even longer. Let's talk about my shoes. Yeah, they got really messed up over the winter, but
Why?
you know.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I don't know, just snow and shit. I haven't had.
Did you polish them?
No, I should. That's why they're messed up.
Or just get these.
I know, but these had the thing where it's like, okay, I needed
These had the thing?
No, I needed these little dents in there because they kept slipping.
Grooves?
All the time. Yeah, just
Treads?
these really heavy. I don't know what they're called. They're
Treads?
just things on the bottom, the little bumpy things.
Oh, look. Oh, they have
No, but
little
they're not. They're not that good. They're really thin. These are like really, really deep. So, you think we've insulted
That's
them
really
enough?
That's so deep.
It is deep.
We should think about the deepness of the treads of your shoes.
Let's talk an even deeper deepness about
Yes,
this
let's do
deepness.
that. That's about as deep as I can go, and that's
Yeah,
like
me
full-
too. Okay,
full
let's
crap deep.
let's talk. Let's talk about something we can go much deeper in a children's cartoon. Which it's, I don't know. I think my shoes are much deeper. No, everyone's gonna be like, how dare you?
Kick his ass, not mine.
Okay, so
Or my wife's ass.
all right. So who would win? You're wearing sweatpants.
Yes.
Is
honor
it
of the show.
in honor of the
Yes.
episode? Okay, the I give up pants. I give up on life pants.
Yep.
I just purposely wanted to distract even more because it's just.
I don't
fun.
care what anyone says about the whole give up on life pants or anything like that. If there are actual people who call them that, they're comfy as hell.
I choose to wear them in. Okay, we're gonna stop. Damn it! Who would win? We're gonna talk about this damn episode.
Do you ever take ADD medicine?
No.
ADHD?
No, I probably should. I'm like 90% positive I have ADD. I've never been tested for it, but I probably should. Case in point, who would win? We're gonna talk about this damn episode.
Oh, I totally kick your ass.
That was funny. That was good.
You're welcome. Sorry, go on.
Actually, the first thing I like, I don't usually talk about, but the title card. I love how the title card is just, it's like this big, it's, who would win this big title? And it's just Finn and Jake just sitting there, yeah. just smiling, whatever.
Well,
and
Jake has the little game.
yeah, he's got the little game, and Finn's just chilling. And it's like I like that. It's like this big epic title. And even what happens in it, really, I don't think I've seen yet on the show. Finn and Jake, like, really fighting, like, really angry at each other. And that's sort of the setup. They go up, they see this giant farm guy. Freaking hilarious design.
It's a barn.
Yeah, it's a barn. I think I said farm, but yeah, it's a barn.
He's named the farm.
Oh, there you go, okay.
See, for the longest time, I thought his name was the barn.
That's actually the farm.
The farm, yeah.
And it's literally just a barn, sort of on its side, and this head comes out, and it's sort of so big, it just sort of flops to the side, and the arms kind of squeeze out. He has barnyard animals in him, and
As
it's just...
poop.
As his bananas, and it's pretty much in this giant puddle of water, and all these people come to fight him, and most of them have great designs. The train made me banana myself because that every time it would talk, you just see it has no eyes, no tongue, it just has this track or something for a mouth, and it's just opening up, and whatever makes the O is it makes the little O sound with its lip. It killed me every time that thing talked.
Voiced by...
I didn't get it. Was it a wrestler?
It sounds like Randy Macho Man Savage, but no, it's Dana Snyder. Master Shake, Soul
Oh,
the Moon Man.
oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, Jory caught that one.
So there, your representation of women all over the world is being held up.
So all women all over the world know Dana Snyder?
Have I redeemed myself now?
No, you probably made it even worse. That you watched that show.
Yeah,
How
she
dare
would
you?
know that. She would know that. So,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but they, so if they beat them, they just get whatever bragging rights.
Legendary status.
Yeah, legendary status. So they decide to go train, but Jake is too busy trying to keep his status as third, highest score on, what's it called again? Something Castle? What was it called? What was it called?
I forgot.
Bugs Bunny's Castle. And so they fight...
Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle.
Crazy Castle, that was it. So Finn gets mad, and he just starts he takes his game and destroys it. Jake gets really mad, and most of it is just them fighting, and it's really good violence. Like, it's funny, it's kind of brutal, it's well-timed, it's creative, and it's most of the episode. It's kind of like a Tom and Jerry episode if Tom and Jerry could, like, morph into anything they wanted. And finally, at the end, they're like, oh no, they get knocked down, they have a dream, with the Dream Warrior, who's voiced by some guy who leaves no impression on me whatsoever.
I will fully call out my error. It's voiced by Matthew Broderick, who I thought played the pig in Lion King.
Well, now the video we're going to show at the end isn't going to be as much fun.
Oh, did I ruin your fun?
Maybe a little bit. Okay,
he brutalized me. He brutalized me
I'm still
because
going to
I
show it
didn't
at the end
know.
because it's funny. But yeah, Matthew Broderick, who... It's like I heard him, and it's like I didn't recognize him, like, who was it? He was like Matthew Broderick. I was just like, oh, yeah, that... He was supposed to leave no impact, right? Yeah, okay, that's... Good choice.
Someone really dislikes Matthew Broderick.
I'm sure he's a lovely guy. I'm sure he's really nice. I saw
He's
him
married to a foot.
Wow. Somebody really hates Sarah Jessica Parker.
Family Guy.
Did they just show her as a foot?
No, they let her on TV and she looks like a foot. That's it.
I'm sure both of them are very nice, lovely people. I actually like her more than I like Broderick in terms of acting, but he was on an episode of Louie. He was funny on that. But anyone on Louie is funny. So anyway, he's there, and he just says this stuff about, like, you know, cheap cars and give up on life pants and stuff. And it turns out he was giving the strategy to how to defeat the barn. They defeat him, and they get these nice little medals, and they're friends again. And it's just sort of a really fun waste of time, honestly. But I really liked it, and like I said, there is a right way to do slapstick. A lot of people are always like, you know, oh, it's just people hitting each other. What's funny about that? It's hilarious. It is so funny. It is so freaking funny. Wait. So they pretty much go, and they win the day, and it's great, and it's, I don't know, it cracked me up because I love that kind of stuff. Got my shirt. You almost got on my bank shirt.
No, not the bank shirt!
This is I need to do laundry shirt.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, you've noticed that too, I'm sure. No, I thought it was great fun. I really, like I said, the designs in this one were really great. The creativity behind what Jake and Chip into was great. And I love it when they're fighting and then they're kind of tired, but they're still angry at each other. And I like that because I think anyone that's like gotten in a fight with a sibling or a friend or something like that, and they've gotten like really into a fight. I mean, sometimes it ends when you take a breath, you realize, yeah, this is stupid or whatever. But other times it's like you're still angry and you're still trying to hate the other person. I just like how they capture that. Like they're tired, but they're still kind of punching each other and whatever. He's like trying to walk away and then he gets his butt big and smashes him. But you can just tell they're out of energy.
Have you ever seen Old Boy?
Old Boy movie?
Yes.
No.
Not the whole Spike Lee
No.
remake. No, the original one, based off of a manga. Yes, I know. There's one of the best fight sequences ever. Takes place in this ultra-cramped hallway where it's one guy versus like 20, 30 guys. And as the fight's going along, he's getting like beaten up and he's beating them up. And they're just running out of energy. Because it's all one take.
Oh, really?
And as you see them doing it, they're just like... One of the best fight scenes ever, and when you said that, it's like, yeah, I never actually thought about that with this one, but yeah, they're fighting and they're just getting tired as it goes along, because that's what happens.
Well, especially in a cartoon, you don't think, like, anyone would ever, and especially these two, they have so much energy, but I think it especially works here because they're just so angry at each other that I think you can get... you get a lot of energy when it's fueled by something, your extreme hate or extreme love, whatever, but it also drains you faster. So it made sense that they would be tired. Now let me ask you something, because this is something I was curious about. I'm watching this, and I liked it. I thought it was good. When Finn and Jake are fighting, because they're really fighting, and you don't see that, did you like that it was over something pretty legitimately stupid, or would you have liked it if it sort of was something heavy or like a big... I don't know, something like a big epic thing that they kind of should be fighting about?
Well, for me, I guess it's a little different. In this one, they're fighting. As far as I know offhand, and I'm not taking into account like major animes and stuff like that. I'm saying like overall kids cartoon anime aimed at kids and all that stuff. Big fights that they have consist of push, punch, done.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big fight scene.
What, you mean like between friends and stuff, or just... Yeah, okay.
And it's usually over something major. Or even if it's over something minor, it's like kind of like this BS fight that we're supposed to accept and go, oh yeah, man, he punched him really hard. He knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. This kind of took it a step further where, to me, it wasn't BS what they were fighting over. Mm-hmm. They both strongly believed in what was going on. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like, oh, you stole my cookie, and then in the end it turned out that he didn't steal the cookie. No, Finn wanted to train, Jake wanted to play his game, and neither of them wanted to see each other's way. They wanted their own way, and that's the way it was. And they fought.
You know what I'm saying, though? It's not something like stuff they would fight over before, like the outcome of, of their world, or like a friend, or, over somebody else, or something like that. It's pretty much bragging rights to fight this person, but they just take it really, really seriously.
I think that's what most people take serious.
What, bragging rights?
Yeah, not just bragging rights, but like, I think if it's coming down to the end of the world, they're not going to go into a knockdown, drag-out fist fight.
I mean, not the end of the world, but you know what I mean. I mean, something that's...
I think most people, when it's something like that major, like, they like the same person or whatnot, I don't think it ever escalates to that point. I think these type of fights happen over minor stupid things, and that's why you're also able to get over it 10 times faster.
I mean... Actually, the more I think about it, because when I was watching it, something I really liked was the opening when they're just sort of hanging out. And I love when they're just hanging out. I love when an episode can sort of start like that. And sometimes I almost want to just go all the way through. Like, what do they do if they just hang out the whole episode and do nothing else?
Well, Finn says it, too. I love just having bro time.
Yeah, and I think that's especially... I think with guys especially, there is a sense of just getting away from everything and either just being with one other person or just alone or something like that. And I really like they're sort of up there and they're not talking, they're just sort of flying, and Finn's like, this is cool,
Yeah.
Jake even says, "Oh, you mean like away from the ladies or something?" It's like, well, no, not just anyone. Like, it's just cool just to hang with someone like a best friend and not have to do something, not have to have an obligation. And I realized that actually ties in better for when they have the fight, not because, oh, what a contrast, but I think you could kind of argue that maybe something kind of was building up, like not a legit hate for one another, but just that sometimes when you're around a person for so long that you always get along, it's just like at some point you're gonna have some major confrontation. I mean, even if it's just other stuff or whatever. And usually I find that the people that care about each other the most, strangely enough, they'll be the meanest to as well. I mean, because they know it's like, well, I know this person will come back. I know I can rely on this person, so I can be mean, and sometimes they let that get out of control. It seems very much like they both sort of let it get out of control.
Yeah. No,
So-
I agree.
Because that was the one thing in the opening I was sort of like, because I really liked that, I was sort of like, oh, okay, it was just to sort of bookend this, but I was like, no, it actually did kind of add up. The more I really thought about it, I'm like, yeah, no, actually, look at it as a whole, that actually did kind of work.
I did like how the farm poops animals.
That was hilarious. It's usually the other way around. Usually you eat the animal.
Yeah.
Does that mean he eats feces and animals come out? Because that would be... Maybe he eats
That's
bananas.
like South Park-ish.
Yeah, it'd be South Park, but maybe he eats a banana and animals come out.
Possible. No, one thing that I did like one thing that I thought about with this is, who knows better how to fight each other than Finn and Jake? Jake is like this, strange oddity that can like morph into whatever he wants. But notice, Finn handles his own against him. Why? Because Finn knows Jake's weaknesses, if you will. Punch him in the eye, move around fast enough so he's hitting himself. Jake isn't very observant, so all you have to do is hop off his body and he'll continue to punch himself.
Yeah, he knows his mindset, because that was always sort of my thought too. It's like, watching this, I'm like, well, how couldn't Jake just turn into a big anvil and squash him or something like that? But I think Finn knows what his mind would go to next. Well, he's probably gonna turn big. Alright, so I have to be quick, and I know he uses his fist first, so I'll go around and try to get his other hand or his eye or something like that. So, yeah, it does kind of make sense why he would have to be pretty quick, but at the same time, yeah, I'm sure there's never a point where it's like, I want to kill you.
Well, no, I know, but
sort
like...
of thing either, so I think that probably plays a part, too.
No, yeah, but it's like, okay, there's the mud in the eye that works, there's the biting of Jake, like, these are dirty moves and all that stuff, or cheap moves, but,
I like that's how Win the Days, by the way, too, is pretty much playing dirty.
I do, actually, I'm gonna say this really quickly, since when is a street fight anything considered dirty?
If they were playing on water, it wasn't the streets. I didn't think that.
Well, no, it's like, okay, let's say you're a black belt in karate and we're in the middle of the street. Isn't that playing dirty? You are 10 times a better fighter than I am, no matter what. So what's the point of us even fighting?
Let's not fight.
I'd want to fight.
Let's not fight.
No, I'm going to fight.
Okay, fight, Bree.
Hey, Bray.
But do it without
Fisticuffs.
waving your butt in my face.
Fisticuffs.
I don't want to.
Fisticuffs.
Actually,
Fisticuffs.
this is so... Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, that's a wonderful sign right there. Thank you. So... Because there's not enough gifs of you shaking your ass.
There's never enough of that. Yes.
You got pants him? You got pants? Oh my god, he's gonna be depants! Oh! It says, I've given up
Suckers!
more life.
Oh
Pants.
god.
And that's comedy.